So one of the things, that I wanted to tell you people is that while subject and all, is technical and you can always improve even after qualifying, not everyone remembers that. Whatever is relevant for their business, their company, that is what, they will practice more of it. And if there is anything that is outside of their work, jai Google, okay? You can always, Google and try to find it, or go to irs.gov and get the latest information, okay? But one point, very strongly what I wanted to emphasize is that please work on your communication, everybody, okay? Galat mat lena, I am your teacher, I am like next to your parent, okay? See, people like this session also because nobody so far, communicates like this with students, on a social media, engaging everybody. We can get, different types of comments, okay? Communication is the key. Don't you think, others can also teach the subject like the way we do? Certainly, yes. Maybe they may teach in a much better way. I don't know. There are so many grey heads, sitting somewhere else. But it is that interaction, like what, here, our friend has mentioned. Your discussion is very attractive. Anyways, sorry, I'm just taking your comment, because that discussion is nothing but communication. It's a conversation. It's an interaction. Getting it? So unless you communicate your knowledge, you cannot get clients. Getting it? And communication is the strength of any relationship to last long. And that communication is what is called as prayer in our spiritual life. Getting it? So if you don't communicate, even the Creator does not respond. How will man? Okay, so please put efforts, to work on your communication. There is something called as dictionary.com, right? If you do not know, any meaning or something like that, please try to go to dictionary.com. Okay, यहाँ पे जो भी, any word. Okay, prolific. Okay, so what's the meaning of that? Okay, how do you use that? It comes there. Okay, a prolific year for tomatoes, abundant, highly fruitful. Okay, because I have students from Tamil medium, Telugu medium, some from Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand. I have from very remote places who are very passionate, who understand my English, but they cannot communicate. That's okay, that's fine, because they are from their local background, okay? But things like this. And then you have this book called ये बचपन में पढ़े होंगे आप. These are certain things which is important, okay? Wren and Martin. Yeah. High school English drama. You must be thinking, sir, are you kidding? We are studying EA and you're insulting us? No, my friend. No. It's on Amazon also. Okay, so try to get this book. You have Kindle version also. Easy book. बहुत अच्छा book है. Okay, and try to work on this. Thoda English, and try to speak as much as possible in English. And even if you are watching a Hollywood movie on Amazon or Prime, turn the captions on. Don't feel shy. वो captions on करो. Then watch the movie and lip sync. Your listening skills are very, very important. Make sure that you focus on these things also. Yeah, tags वगैरह and all. I always tell you, it is just one of the sources of living. That's all. But this is not life. EA, QB and all. This is not life. It's just entry. entry, that's all. Entry into the corporate world, or entry into something, wherein you can make your earnings. But there's more to life. So if you want to become a leader, you should be a very, very strong communicator. Communication is the key. Remember always that prayer also is a communication. If God Himself wants communication, that human interaction, your eye-to-eye contact, your firm shake hand, the way your interpersonal skills, all these things count as a leader or as a manager. And at iLead, I want you to lead your life. Good health, good food, good work. And earnings, are a byproduct of your contribution to your workplace, to your clients, to your team. Earnings will follow. Earnings will certainly follow. Remember the Basha dialogue, the evil person will first succeed, but then he will fail. But a good person will first fail, but eventually he will succeed, right? Our favorite Rajnikant, tells that dialogue. So your efforts and everything, are good, but please work on your communication. Because when I'm referring people also, to companies and all, they're good in subject, but what I get to hear from the CPA firms or some high-level company heads is that everything is good, but I cannot take him for AM position, assistant manager position. He's a fresher, so I have to take him as analyst only. So he's a qualified EA. You ask him anything, he will be able to tell you. But he is not a client interaction material, they say. I get very offended when they say that person is not a client interaction material. What they mean to say is he is not somebody who can talk to clients. As a teacher, I feel very disheartened. I feel it's like a failure on my part, right? But I'm not meant for that. I have to teach you communication and all. But I don't want to see a passionate guy lose good job, just because he is not good in communication. I hope I'm communicating my point properly. I hope you connect with my spirit, connect with my intention, and work on your communication. Just these two things. Any new word you come across, somebody is using some new word, or while you're studying, while you're watching something, you come across some new word. Go to dictionary.com, find the meaning of that, and try to use it in somewhere. In your interaction somewhere. That's how you improve. I'm not asking you to read newspaper books and all. Just these things. And the other things, that you can do is read watch some very good book summaries, business book summaries. You get, 10 minutes as a chota, you get whatever is of your interest, leadership, entrepreneurship. See, Think and Grow Rich is one such amazing book. Okay, Evan Carmichael, such a wonderful person. You can go to his channel. Okay, so when you listen to content like these, from leaders, your mindset changes. Not these 2,500 MCQs, EA ka. This is not life. This will just give you, that license that you can hang around. Once you pass also, it is mainly, planning. How can you save clients' taxes? How can you build that? Can you go and tell client, invest $6,000? 4.5 lakh rupees you are asking client to invest. Why should he invest? You have to tell him the benefits. Yes, don't you think? Sir, it is deductible. Sir, you will get interest. Sir, this is not taxable. Sir, he can go. Yes, all those points you have to tell, right? Like in the sales language, right? Features, benefits, advantages, and all. Similarly, here also, you have to tell all these things. Are you getting it? You have to tell all these things. Only then, client will believe in you. Don't sell anything. Trust me. Don't sell anything. Just tell the value of that something. Tell the value. Sell the value. That's all. Become that value seller, value teller. And money will follow. And trust me, referrals will pour in just like that. I don't know whom I am talking to, but communication is very, very important. I'm doing my best. You're seeing me, okay? I'm also talking, people are there from different parts of the world, and it gives me, such a joy to connect with people. So it's my humble request, please spend some time, in listening to one audiobook at least. One audiobook at least. And if you listen to something and you're practicing that, please do share it with me. Sir, today I listened this, and this I want to, follow, sir. And I will keep you posted, every month, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. I mean, I want to be a part of your life. I mean, even after you qualify. Let's stay connected. Yeah? Or hold, some friend accountable. Hey, this is what I learned today. Okay, this is something, that I learned today, and I want to share this with you. See, in the middle of the class, I need not talk all these things, right? But I don't want my student not to learn from the failure. I'm not saying you should never fail. You should fail. The freedom to make mistakes gives the best platform for creativity. Hey, I repeat, the freedom to make mistakes gives the best platform for creativity. Make mistakes, learn from it, but don't repeat it. Make a new mistake. Make a new mistake, but learn from that. Don't lose wonderful opportunity to transform lives just because you cannot open your mouth. This is the mouthpiece that the Lord has blessed us with. The choice of your words will create the charm in your world for the people around. Are you getting it? Okay? So promise yourself that you will work on your communication. You will go through, good audiobooks, listen to good leaders' life stories. I mean, the challenges that they underwent, and you will try to inculcate, their experiences, their teachings into your life to transform you into a better person who is useful to the mankind. But I felt, this is something that I have to tell at some point in time, because people are completing the training. Sir, I completed EA training. Sir, I completed real-time training. I sent you CV. I forwarded you resume. I didn't get any response. They took my interview. They took your interview. They didn't respond because your communication is not good. How can our guys tell you that you were rejected for bad communication? I guess knowledge, at least, we can always fill. We can always fill the knowledge. But if you're not able to communicate, how? Yeah, if you get a, non-verbal, just a desk job, okay. But if you want to be a manager or a leader, even as a family person, you have to speak to your kids. You have to speak to your family members for that unity in that family. Friends, there might be disturbances, but unless you talk, unless you communicate, how are you going to survive? How are you going to succeed? How are you going to lead yourself and them also? Okay, so this to all the parents, and the people who are looking for good relationships.